Alright. Got the city going. Let's see. Getting a YouTube error. Saying the YouTube stream is not bueno. Testing that real quick. Let's see what it looks like. Let's see, I guess over time if that solves itself. Not bueno. Guess we'll go with that. Because it looks fine to me at this point. Twitch. Nothing but running into errors this morning, so sorry. I had to reboot my computer as soon as I went live. That was super fun. Yeah, anyways, I think we're back to whole now. Morning, Salada. How are we doing? Salada. Alright. Oh, that 10-eye. Look at the 10-eye going on this. It makes the view go really wonky out there. I'm going to turn that bad boy off. I've never actually seen it work until now, and that doesn't look good. Where is that setting? Tilt shift. I think that's what it's called. Yeah, see how it cleared it all up there? Alright, I can see the city much better. That works. Okay, so last we were discussing the industry area, how to move it around slightly. I think what I might do is buy this tile here and move our power and all of that out of the way. I think that's probably going to be my first move for the day. If I look at my resources here, I literally have nothing in this area, so it's free to goof up, whereas I've got oil and all of that in these areas here. So I'm going to have to move this anyway. And then what I'm thinking is eventually this area will come down so we can move industry into here. And then over here is the reverse. We'll get another, in fact, we probably should have an oil rig over here and kind of move that up to where we're getting rid of this area, or pulling resources from that area, I should say. That is, I think, starting point. Well, so we have 4 tiles we can get. Bots, purchase. There's 1. Alright, so got that one. I think that's my plan anyway. Really, the only thing I'm worried about is getting to and from it. And the other discussion we had, see, it's like if you do one thing, you get 10 other steps to get there. Because now this intersection would need to be probably still relocated because we have the oil underneath it, right? So I'm thinking like intersection like right in here, and then we just happen to have like a drag down this way. We could put a street to go to all of our power, which is essentially like right in line with where this goes out of town. So we could actually do a highway going straight north right here. I think that is the best plan I've got. So let's build out some infrastructure here, which might take a little bit. So we're gonna go 10 high to give us room for building. I'm trying to think. It would look kind of nice if it was off the ground, I think. So let's do that. We'll go parallel right here, right next to our rail. give it like just a little bit of room. Yeah, and give it maybe one of those looks where it's just, where if that 2%, there's 90 is there. Interesting. Does that look like 90? That does not look like 90. Maybe that looks a little better than 90. Alright, well I'm gonna listen to the 90 here. See if that actually feels straight. So all of this is tilted to the right, is what you're telling me. So this is obviously not straight. My own works are not working. And then I think what I'll do is bulldoze this whole section, and maybe at the police headquarters it's right in the way, and then make this come down here, make an intersection here. Meanwhile, we can get a road going, so let's do that. Over here. I don't really want the road going out of town. I'm thinking we just follow a road. Man, I'm like second guessing myself. We can connect these two highways with like a makeshift intersection until we get it ready, is I think the point. So we got these two guys, right? And I want to make sure they can get, there's that. Can we connect it here? Interesting, you can't do a 4-lane intersection to the other side. Alright, well let's just do 2 lanes over here. That's fine. And I don't want stop signs on the highway. It's kind of a terrible idea as I'm doing it, to be honest. Now that I'm seeing it, but it will be temporary. So then play on that, okay. And then I do want it to interject into here. So the idea is going to be, I want to move my power, get my power set up over here, hit play, come back, redo all of this up here. I'm just trying to get the power moved and then solve this. So I want a way for them to get to this area is what I'm trying to solve here. So we come back, we do this, and to here, and then we're going to go up to 10. And it's there. And it looks like there is a stoplight for now, which we don't want. So we will knock all of that out. We got walkways, but I don't think we're going to be pedestrians to have to worry about. Okay, so we got that now. And then we will have to figure out how to get them off of this down here eventually. So what intersections do we have that would work quickly? Because I don't think we really got a massive need for an intersection in this area. Do we go with something like this up here? What's going on, Eddie? No, no worries, man. I'm early anyway. You're good, buddy. You're good, you're good. I'll be on for a while. Looks like the YouTube stream's back whole. It says good status now, where I was saying before a minute ago. Debating on, do I use a camera one? This is much smaller. I don't hate that. I don't really need the street to go across. I do like this, so let's do this. We'll just bulldoze a section out. Why aren't you taking my bulldozer? There we go. I don't know that I'm going to be able to do it 10 high though. It's going to be level, I think. I think I'm going to have to bulldoze at this, which is going to be terrible if that's the case. Yeah, so I'll have to bulldoze more up here. We get the spacing of it correctly here, right? And then we can come back and kind of edit it to make our piece in it. What I don't like is I'm gonna have to edit this piece here. So if I come further down, maybe I can miss that interchange. Let's see. Yeah, so we come down here, I can miss that interchange slightly, but I will have to bulldoze this because it doesn't like the idea of going over this. Yeah, I hated doing that, but I guess that's part of it. Okay, so it would be something like that. And I will make a change here. So what I'm going to do is this will have to go down underneath. These guys are going to have to go up and over. So we're going to redo the way this is going, which is what I was saying earlier. I like to get the plan of it, and then I'm going to edit it to fit my need. I'm going to make all of this go over. I know I probably could have built that from scratch, but I liked what I saw and how compact it was, so I was trying to see if I could use what was there. All right, cool. So there's that. And then my only hesitation is going to be getting this to come under the ground. So now we got to figure out this section over here. So let's do bulldoze on you, and on you. I'll leave you there. This is going to have to come underground quickly. And I might have goofed on my train. Out of the town because I've got a destination here, good. So if I want to go underground, looks like I can get 10 right about there.
Second Moon Radio with your host, J. Thomas Hornbuckle.
I think I'm at 20 actually.
For a second chance to hear the music of yesteryear.
I think he's
a
at
housing
20.
shortage is driving up prices
Let's
in the area.
do.
That's right, Glenda. But apparently that's not all good news. We're joined today by an expert guest, Professor Nutbutter.
Welcome,
Professor
Professor. So a
Nutbutter.
housing shortage is bad for the people trying to move here, right?
Humans are programmed
Alright,
to
so we're gonna
desire
do
certain
surface.
representations within ideological reward structures,
To here.
which are
And
entirely
then as soon as we get
apart from
in,
the
we're gonna go
actual
down to
rewards
10.
enjoyed. For
I think we can
consider
make it like right
One final question, Professor. Is the housing shortage
there
going to
should
make
be
me
10,
richer?
right? And then now it needs to go
certain metrics,
really under
perhaps
the ground.
Yes, in the short term.
I like the sound of that.
But what we are
I'm gonna make
discussing
it
is the
follow.
study of a statistical abstraction and its effect on the human
Thank
psyche.
you, Professor.
This.
It is a question of priorities.
And then we'll just make it keep following it. We'll redo a little bit of the way it works. To the right. Seems like it's almost going slightly to the right. Okay, stop clicking into that. I'm gonna go like right here. Perfect. And I'm gonna delete. Do you see the squirrel that happens here? It's like you edit one thing and you're like, oh yeah, what about that? And then, oh yeah, oh we got a train. I'm gonna be floating underneath there now. he's just hanging out underground, got no track. Whoops. Didn't plan that out. That's alright, he'll float into the track as soon as I get it fixed. So we got a one-way, two-way technically on this. So this guy is on the surface, he's gonna come into a curve, go down, and meet with that. Perfect. And then what I can do now is Let's see. I can either delete this, probably is the best thing, and then get this curve to come here now. Did not intend on making all of these changes. So we're gonna go here, into there, and then we've got the 2-laner coming this direction. That connects. Sometimes you gotta zoom in to make sure that it actually does the connection after the fact. So, by the way, if you're watching, say hi in chat. Let me know where you're watching from. Alright. Let's get it straight, really. We don't need the curve. And then we can go into here. Call it a day on that. That's connected there. That's all fine. This is connected there. We have our off ramps now that we need to connect in, which is really the piece that I was kind of like, yeah, let's get those for overground. Get this guy there. Get this guy here. Cool. And then let's see. Okay, so then 2-lane exit in this direction. So we'll go 2-lane. We're at 10. We're gonna come. Oh, we don't want duplicate. We want it like that. And that's like really far down. Can it be? Why does it have to be so down to 0? Okay. That goes into there. We'll do the same thing. Yeah, we go up to 10. I can just do it in like so. I don't really like the way that one works. I think it's because this road is kind of under. I want to delete the whole thing, but let's try it one more time. Let's make that look like it's supposed to. So we start at 10. We'll start it here. Right? More down. Alright. Here. Curve to the right. I don't like that. I mean, it's not exact. That was the idea behind it. Side might be more of a problem with this, but let's find out. So we will have to delete this and that. Alright, I'm going to take a quick break and see if I can get my other stream working. If you're watching, just give me a couple minutes to do so if you don't mind. I apologize. Give me 1 second. I'll be back here shortly. Sorry about that. Had to get something fixed. All right, we're good. Landon, sorry, buddy. He came at the worst time apparently for me there, and I apologize for that. That was on me. We have a dead end. I wonder if our underground went bad. Not sure on that. I wonder what we did there. Seems a little bizarre, right? Welcome in, Landon. Sorry that you came in and I was I was off screen there, buddy. Sorry. Need breaks every now and then, right? So apologies. That was all on me. You play City Skylines yourself? What brought you in? I need to figure out what is dead end road. I wonder if that's the rail, but the rail's over here. The only other thing that could be is me goofing on the road here. Let me see if I did that wrong. Because I think if I click on the road here, so it's going straight here. Which all looks fine. It's going straight here, which all looks fine. Interesting. Second. Got a nephew that's asking to play suddenly now. It's funny. I start streaming this game and then he's now ready to play. The irony, right? All right, so then we're gonna come off of here, come over and go down into there. That worked perfectly. Let's just get all of this connected up. Go up to 10. Let's see here and then to there. Cool, that worked. Landon says I really like creative games. Yeah, these games really give that to you, don't they? They give you a lot to kind of look at. Silent says thanks for those tips yesterday. I'm making 12,000. Man, see, there you go, making profit right off the bat. Yeah, I think the other thing, and I was saying yesterday to you, when you go to your map, when you start buying tiles, depending on where you start, usually it's, you know, I started over here, I think, in this map. Try and work your way towards the edge, and then get those edge connections to the other cities and start selling your power and selling your water. And then the highways that go out there obviously bring traffic in, so rail and all that kind of stuff too. Like it says, I would be playing the game right now, but can't bring my computer to my grandparents. Can I tell you, man, that reminds me of my childhood. I packed up my CRT monitor, my big computer back then, and brought it with me. And I feel you, man, it's a lot to bring. I don't know what is going on underneath this highway here. Is it? Let me go underground real quick. What's going on here? But I feel for you. I wanted to play a game and then you can't because, you know, you're not at the house. You know what I think it is? I know what it is. So I bulldozed the highway here, and I did not bulldoze the underground piece that I corrected, so we're good now. That is it. All right, so we got the off-ramp in the area for our industry. So here's what we're doing. I kind of circled through this when I first started, but I know you guys have just joined. We've got our nuclear power plant. We've got a couple other plants over here, if you will. And we're gonna move those into this section here. So if you go into my natural resources, there's nothing over here. It's barren, which is great. It's perfect for what we want, right? Well, we have oil all throughout this area. So I'm trying to make sure I move the things that I plop down oil without knowing to an area that I can actually build on. And then come back here and grab the oil that's in that area. So, and we're actually trying to get more room over here. So getting these bigger gas plants, incinerators, and we can move switchcom eventually out of the way to another area, I think will only help us. So that is the intent here. That's what we're trying to do first. And I made some really terrible highway connection problems. So let's see, Silent saying, I'm having traffic problems as soon as I get in a profitable state. Yes, they do crop up. Your circles and all of your intersections, just be careful of those. Maybe expand them to one ways, things like that. Lynn's asking how my Christmas was. It was great, man. Did a lot of streaming with the nieces and nephews. I'm an uncle. My other stream that I do is a Minecraft stream with my my nieces and nephews. So we do Minecraft with Uncle Coffee. So yeah, it's been fun. I've done quite a few with him. In fact, that was who was calling me. Now he can play where he couldn't before. But we'll get there after lunch today. So we'll move it to later on today. What about you? How was your Christmas? So we got a 2-lane road here, which is not going to be enough. So we're going to come back. This guy here probably doesn't need to be here, but we'll leave them there for now. So we'll come in. We'll do a 4-lane for now. See how it works. We'll just bring it kind of straight across and let it kind of dead end here for now. And then my question would be, as we look to move this behemoth, does he fit? And he kind of does. I don't know if I want to pigeonhole him against the wall there, though. Because I don't know. See, all my connections kind of get pigeonholed by doing that. Kind of like him being on this side of the road, so I have a little bit more control. And if we put him a little bit away, so let's go ahead and do a street here, just so we've got room to go around if we need it. Can we do like here? Let's see. There. Lyndon saying, great, of $150 to spend, and was hoping I could use it to buy New York City DLC if it comes out. I have not seen that one. I know that you can upgrade to the Ultimate, and there's a few there. I think it's like beaches and like one for like bridges and ports, I think is the other one. But yeah, if you hold on to your money, man, you'll definitely have a whole bunch of DLCs they haven't announced. So I'm sure something will come up that'll be worth your while as far as that's concerned. Are you a PC gamer? Is that your main gaming, or do you play any console games? Alright, so got it facing that way. I moved it. My entire city now is without power. Which is gonna work. We're gonna get there. We're gonna get the power figured out. Let's go back and go underground with power. This here. And we're gonna drag this underground to here. So we're gonna sell power right there. We're gonna take this power and connect it into the grid, which I probably need to go directly into this transformer. So I think what I'll do is see if I can't get it into here. Like that. And Eddie's back, he says. I play on PC, mobile, VR. Okay. You ever played a game called Satisfactory? I got that on Steam the other day, and I started it. I haven't gotten very far. I was kind of getting enough familiar with it before I start streaming it, but that's when I thought about starting to stream too. It's more of an FPS, but it is a little bit build and that sort of thing. Eddie, have you played Satisfactory? Is that one you're familiar with?
You're listening to Second Moon
All right, so
Radio
we got
with
the two
J.
connections
Thomas
in.
Hornbuckle, and we're pervading some
And
of the
then we've got
finest
one more
classical
not
music on
doing
the air.
anything,
Keep
which
that
is
dial
this one.
right here.
So I'm gonna drag that here. And Silent, if you're still watching, buddy, these connections going from the power out to the edge is where you start making your money. So right now I'm not making any because I moved my power. And in fact, my city's gonna be complaining here pretty soon because everything dropped to 0 because I moved it. But I got 2 connections going outside of town. And hopefully those 2 connections are gonna start bringing me back in my money again. Planet says he's never heard of the game. look at it and see what you think. It's on, or was on sale when I got it. I'm not sure if it still is, but it looks kind of cool. It's more of like your factory automation type stuff. So I'm still trying to kind of figure out how much I like it. But it looks different. Eddie says I play CS1. That's what I play. That's your game. That's your jam, huh? All right, we got a lot of connections going. This one will keep. This one we're gonna get rid of. We don't need this connection coming out. Do you play CS1 on console, Eddie? Is that what you're playing on? And then this one here, which is this guy, we don't need this one here. We're gonna be moving him in just a second. So while I'm here, I'm gonna delete that one. I think as we talked about the last time, Eddie, I'm moving all of my power to that other spot. I think you've kind of caught on by now. We discussed this last time. One second, let me see if I can move this ever so slight. Make sure I catch y'all's chat. Perfect. There we go. All right. And then come back. All right, so we got the power, I think for the most part deleted. So we've got a couple of lines going into town on these guys, so we have to be careful. So we're gonna move the incinerator and we'll move the gas power too. So we're gonna move you. We could do a geothermal over here if we get really gnarly. We'll move this guy here. See, like right there. Okay, and then the incinerator. And the one thing about him is he needs to have close access to the highway. Because he has all the dump trucks and whatnot, the garbage collection. He might have more of an issue with my little hodgepodge connections here, but let's find out. So I'm gonna put him kind of here maybe? Give him like right close access to everything. I could do like, give a little space in between them maybe. In fact, let me do a road right here in between these just to give us a way to get around. Go 4-lane, give us space on either side. Cool. That's to like here. I want to give space to here. Thinking long term, we might upgrade that road because this is all going to be like congestion heaven. So we'll go there. And yeah, see what that does. Keep getting residential buildings being abandoned. Do you know why? By the way, residential taxes are at 5%. Raise those taxes up. You're going to kill your profits. You want taxes to be a minimum of 8. And residential buildings are going to be abandoned over time. You just have to bulldoze them. But you want to make sure you have low density residential when you're playing. So when you're putting down, you put low density, a ton of low density, and you have to have businesses nearby to support it. You don't have to have a whole lot, you just do pockets of business. So when I say that, if you look at over here, you see how I have the low density residential? And it's all kind of lined out, and then I got a little pocket here of commercial. And then all of that kind of comes down to what you did before, where you have a section over here of all your industry. So your industry stays far away from that. But you have little pockets of, well, we kind of can't see it with the coloring, but you got little pockets of the blue, and you got green surrounding it. So kind of keep that up. Do you get the Ultimate Edition or normal? I've got, Eddie, I've got the Ultimate, so whenever the updates come out, I'll get them too. Which I think Q1, they're giving a couple of small things, but Q2 is when you get the first expansion. So at least that's the last I heard. I know they're going to do like map editing and things like that pretty soon. I think that's going to be Q1. And I think you know but most about this as I do. You've been studying up, telling me things at times. So, but yeah, I do get whatever comes out. I get. All right, so then we got that. So I'll keep you posted, buddy, if that helps. So we need to actually get our power lines from here. And if you guys haven't already, do please leave a like on the video on the YouTube side. And if you haven't followed me, either on YouTube or on Twitch, do consider doing so. I'd really appreciate that. Striving to get my numbers up, see if I can get my affiliate status on Twitch for sure. All right, so I'm gonna connect these two together here, or I can just actually sell. I don't know that I need that. That's like extra energy. Let's connect it as well, though. Let's see if that actually does any good. I think what I can do is connect this to, so that I'm getting a little bit of it if I need it, and it's also going outside here. Okay, 27K profits. Nice. Good job, man. Eddie's Silence talking on Twitch saying he's getting 27K profit now, Eddie. A push back to Q2 due to the performance and bugs fixes. And you're talking about the DLC, Eddie. I believe that's what you're talking about, and that's I think that's what I was saying. All right, so we got those two going. We got this one here that I didn't integrate into anything. So let me pull it straight down. So we're exporting it. And then I'm gonna actually do into here as well and see if that, I've never really messed with these all going into the same line, so I have a feeling this transformer might eventually be overloaded, which will be interesting if that is the case. By the way, if you're watching over on TikTok, come join us on YouTube or Twitch, same handle, and you see it on the screen. Congrats on 250 subs. May or may not be the 250th. Oh, thank you, buddy. Yeah, I don't think I started the day with 250, so you're definitely adding it up. I appreciate that. I think I started when I started streaming here a couple months ago. I was at like 200, so we've been doing quite well the last few weeks. We're getting the 250 now. It's great. Cannot say thank you enough for that. Let's see, get that chat to where I can see it easier. Eddie says, also DLCs will be pushed back to the editor. Yeah. Do you think it'd be, so just push it to the end of Q2, right? Not like Q3 at this point, because I can't imagine they're doing a whole lot more with the bug fixes at this point. All right, so we got all the power moved. And we looked underground, all of it looks like it's okay now. I got it all going into this one transformer and then going into town to this transformer, so that's how we're getting power here. My handle on Twitch is CoffeeMan Media. Sorry, someone was asking. So that's done. All right, and then we got these guys down here. I kind of wanted to move them, but I think for now, let's just hit play and see if our city hates us, because at this point, we haven't hit play in a while. What's going on, VK? We got power issues here. All right, so let's figure this power out. Why are these guys? Oh, you know what? Sewer and all that's not connected. Power station overload. Immediately, not enough water. Okay, so let's fix the water piece. I knew we were gonna run into some problem, right? So we got our road here. Let's go underground with it like we are here. Did I connect right? Oh, can't go. Because they're both 10. I wonder how I can do this. What if we come here? It goes under there, so we can come down maybe, and then we can come back up. Come into here. Let's make another way to get out. Go this direction here. to maybe straight into here for now. So that's water. VK says I'm literally at the railway station right now. Wow, really? Okay. What time are we over there, VK? Eddie says they gave us the beta testing version, not the firm polished game. Man, I cannot. What's going on, Sarah? Over on TikTok. Thank you for saying hello. And if you haven't already, please leave a like, smash that heart on TikTok, and consider joining us over on Twitch or YouTube, whichever one you have. PK's really at the railway station. That's nuts, man. I'm dealing with rail. I'm dealing with right next to rail, and you're actually at a rail station. And Eddie, I feel you, man. I don't think they did enough with the game before they released it. I think they kind of rushed it, to be honest. But at least we get to play and kind of see all those things. So it's kind of part of life, I guess. I don't understand how the power is an issue here. Power station cannot produce enough demand. If I hit play, these guys aren't getting power at all. I know that. Play. Let's go. Let's just let it run for a second. Because I'm not sure. Oh, there's a bottleneck up here. You know what we might need to do is add another transformer down. I feel like it's overkill at this point, but so all of our power lines are actually going to this transformer here. Maybe we take one going the other way. So like this junction here essentially
How
is
delightful.
probably where we're having a
letter
problem.
from our erstwhile listeners.
What's
up, honey? Me and my sister love you. Oh, that's nice. Y'all got clarinets and violins, but you got something most music these days ain't. Oh,
take it to this one here.
Lineage traced back to the great Haydn
Can't
himself.
exceed city limits.
Let's see here.
Really?
Y'all got soul. Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna buy that tile because we're gonna get there pretty soon anyway.
Raison d'être.
Or buy that tile. We can't go through that tile. That's what it was saying there.
Whoever you got playing the keys got more funk in his pinky. But I told her that ain't
VK says it's 11:32.
Yes, indeed.
The train is
that must be
4 a.m.
Exacerbating.
Explain that to me. So it's 11:30 your time. The train is like you arrive home at 4 a.m.
And you'll find none of that here. Funk, as they say,
250 subs. Let's go. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Yeah, we hit 250. I think it was Landon that put us over to the 250. So thank you, Landon, for the subscription, or for subscribing, I should say. We're getting there. We're climbing the ranks. Okay, let me hit play. I think I goofed and I didn't finish this piece. Let me finish this. We're at -10. We come through here. We're gonna go and you know what? We gotta go down. Gotta go down to maybe here. I can come back up. Right there. There. Okay. So what does that do for us? Okay, so this guy looks fine now. No, come on, really? These guys don't have any power. Let me see what about bringing power over here. I had a feeling I was going to have some power issues getting all this straight. So these two aren't connected, so we can easily connect that up. That'd be fine. We'll just connect here to here. And we got to zoom in to make sure it works, because man, you do that from far away, you can't always see it. Oh my gosh, man, that's a long... That seems like a really late time to be on a train, I can say that much. Power station overload. Power station cannot produce enough electricity to match current demand. Well, I wonder if my... Hold on a second. It's going externally, so I'm exporting... Nah, you guys are... City's bugged, because I'm producing in the green, I'm exporting in the green, and it's giving me errors. Okay, now we're good. Okay, I think I was in a bottleneck and it wasn't really telling me, so connecting over to this substation seemed to fix my problem. And then connecting over here seemed to fix magically we fixed it. Long story long, I guess, on that. I ran one cable from the gas power plant over to a transformer over here, and I literally connected these two streets, which powered this whole section, because I think I kind of like hodgepodged it when I had it over here. So I don't know how clear any of that was, because even for me it was a little confusing. But there we go, we got power. Power is happy, and we are fully exporting just like we were, about 1,000 megawatts. And for those that don't know, that comes into your service trade right here. You can see at the bottom, I can't point to it because I'll get off the mouse, but on the right hand side it says export electricity, and it's 2.67, almost 2.7 million that we get just from that. And our monthly is right now at 117 million that we're bringing in. So we're selling oil and other things like that. So oof, I guess you got time to kill. Yeah, that VK does have time to kill with that. Okay, so we've got our power moved. What can we do? We need to get oil going over here. This section here, let me do a little bit of that real fast. So if you're not, are you not getting home till 4 a.m. VK? Is that what you're saying? Where did I put it? Okay, wait, this guy here, can I move him slightly up more? If I come here, yeah, I can. I want to move. Yeah, I want to do this. So this little section here is hard for me to get to. Like that. Okay. And now I can come back in. Oil. So you have to put an almost dead middle of that to even get to that corner. Or I do like that. Which I really hate putting them in the middle of the oil. But alright, so I usually hit escape first to make sure it plants. Then I do my road, because I usually have this goof where I do all of this and then they don't actually take. So this is the thing I've been doing, is planting them down, getting the road in there, then coming back. We're not going to connect them into here. They'll be connected into here for now. All right, and then now we'll come back in, we'll redo his area. So we can do maybe kind of like that. Well, maybe not. Kind of like that. Lynn says, I think that Lynn's already. Eddie says, why would you do that? Are you insecure or something? What are you talking about, Eddie? Who are you talking to? He's saying he arrived 5 hours early before the train's departure for local. Oh, wow. I get it. I get it. I get it. I get it. I know it's early here, but maybe my brain's not working 100%. Maybe he's traveling and he just, his timing was early is all. So we do right there. I want to make this as straight as possible, so the next city I come into, I don't have to worry about hitting corners. Make a 90 on that? Niner? And how? Yeah, and see, there you go. There you go. It's traveling. You know, that's one thing I will say, that being from Texas, trains are not common. I know, like, even the Midwest, I think they're more common than what we would see in Texas. It's more, you know, gas guzzling highway driving, if you will. Like, it's Texas, we got oil, why not? Why not burn it, apparently? I don't know. I know they have a metro rail in, like, downtown Houston, if you will, but I think that's only used for, like, rodeos and things like that. I don't know. I mean, I think you can go to, like, a Texans game and get on the metro rail if you park in a certain area, but I think most people just park at the game, you know, you wouldn't really do that, so. Not much rail that I've ever taken. All right, so got that one in. And then now we look at the entire kind of resource unit. We got this now going. And I think this guy here is probably going to be done here pretty soon. I think we were at like, yeah, 50% efficiency. So I think about 40 is where I said I'm going to be done with him. So that we can actually bulldoze that area and I can put a industry there. Then it says, I live in New York, transit legit everywhere. See, and I kind of like that. In fact, and Landon, you're new, so I'm just degaffing here with you, man. I am traveling, so I'm from Texas, but I'm traveling. I'm in Washington State right now. I'm in Tacoma, to be specific, and I move around. So in like 2 days, I'm going to Oregon, which I've been, but not to this area. But anyway, so long story long, I was in Olympia downtown and drinking at a bar, had a burger and a beer. Guy was talking and having a good time, and then he's like, all right guys, thank you, take off. You know, he's leaving. Literally walks across the street and there's a bus stop. I'll tell you this, I've never seen anyone get on a bus before, even in Texas. Like, there's bus stops everywhere, but never like across from a bar that you see that as a common practice. So it's new to me, that whole like bus, train, transit mentality like that you see in City Skylines even is totally new to me. You just don't see it. I think it's neat. I think it's great that you can do that. You don't have to worry about having a car. I feel like Ubers and that sort of thing get kind of expensive. Taxis and all of that get kind of expensive. So I like the fact that, you know, a bus is legit. You know, like it's something you can literally count on. All right. I think we build this intersection here and get rid of our massive traffic jam. Holy cow. Yeah, I really created a big problem. There are like bus stops every 5 streets. And you've got subways there too, right? BK says, I'm kind of a rail fan. Guys, I love being at the railway. I love watching trains. You know, that would be cool. Yeah, just do the people watching for it. VK, is it pretty packed? Is it big crowds for you right now? All right, I think I'm gonna start just bulldozing the heck out of this little area right here. And then we'll start doing our interchange right in this section. I'll do all of this. I'll probably hit a couple of parks in here, so I'll have to move those. And that's the park, so I'm gonna hit no on that, wherever that was. Park's right there. Another trick I found is these little small playgrounds. They're $1,000 a month, and they give enough recreation to make the street happy. So I typically just use those at this point, like early game. Like you can afford the 5,000 a month or the 10,000 a month or the whatever one's late game. But just to start off, I only do those small ones because I knew I was coming back and to be bulldozing and kind of changing things. So. And it says there are bus stops. I got that one. It says, yeah, I got caught. Ultra rare subway on camera. So like they've got like subways, like you're saying like a subway train. You caught one that doesn't usually go on camera. PK says it's India, buddy. 9 p.m. fully packed. But right now it's kind of empty. Interesting. Yeah, I know population there is pretty out of control. I can only imagine. Alright, I'm getting all of these guys out of here. Probably didn't need to bulldoze quite that far over, but I don't want to have to think about it. We got 3 parks, it looks like. So let's take those 3 parks and find a new place. We might move them here. In fact, I'll move 1 there for now. And then it looks like over here we have no parks. So we'll put a park on the corner. And then this guy will take him. And it looks like over here, life is not great. There are no parks around. And then back over here, the same. Oh, I'm like right here for now. Get way out of the way. And it says out of service train. Gotcha. That's cool. They don't use it anymore. Are they just moving it from one place to another? Or it was kind of like it bringing out of like storage, you know, kind of like a big thing. Where people could see it for the first time in a while. Eddie says, why is it empty? And LOL, India's 1.5 billion people. And I'm in India. I cannot imagine how packed that area would be.
To our power grid, the city will be experiencing rolling
Ah, man, I feel you, VK. I am
to remain calm during these
older I get, the more of an introvert I am, hence playing games.
City's website on how to plan for these temporary events.
Okay, so
this has been a local public service announcement.
Realizing now, this piece here is going to be moved eventually. I don't know that I'm worrying about that when I'm doing this.
Consider installing a low-flush toilet, cut back on watering the lawn,
now we're getting
and
complex
shower
because I want to make
possible. This has been a local
maybe make this come into here. Does it matter? What I could do is just change it right around in here, coming south, which would mean bulldozing these guys. So the intent here would be is get this highway being used. So I would take the highway coming from up here going down into here. I was just going to build this intersection here, but I think I need to take this into account. And I kind of like the idea of it curving back again. So let's bulldoze some more. Why not?
But let us not
that's what I'm going with.
On to the next.
Just going to keep bulldozing, because apparently that's all we do these days.
This just in from traffic. If you're thinking about hitting the streets, you can expect delays on the major roads, especially during
There's no delays.
Good to know, Jim.
I don't know what
Seems
y'all
like
are talking
everyone's
about.
in a
Traffic
hurry
is
to get
perfect
somewhere
here.
fast. It's worth slowing down. And if you can, plan your trip outside the rush.
Oh, I don't
feel like we're
know.
doing
I'd rather
major
wait now
surgery
in
to our
traffic than
city
have to start
this
thinking
week.
about everything all the time. Besides, if I did that, I'd never get anywhere. And
Alright, we got
onto
all of
our
that.
main
We
feature
got all of
store.
that.
The commercial district is booming as the area is attracting
So it says I'm
more
gonna go for
high-end
now.
stores, bringing
Be
the
streaming about
latest
2
in
hours.
luxury
I don't know if I'll be
neighborhood.
streaming quite
You
that
can
long.
now
I
shop
might
for
be switching
designer
to
shoes while sipping a
Minecraft with
fancy
my
local
nephew
Jarva
at a
mate.
certain point.
Or
I
so
can't
my
tell you
wife
exactly
tells me.
at this moment
That's good for
when, but
business and good
I'll
for
be
the
here
community.
for at least another
Thanks,
hour, I'd say.
We'll be back after this.
I'm glad that the tips worked. I hope it keeps working for you. I will say that starting a city is the hardest part. Once you get it going, you kind of get some cash underneath you and you kind of learn. Keeping residents happy is the other part. All right, so we can turn in here now going south, which is almost a dead end into that, which is the point. So I figured we come in here, we come down, and then this would be our new intersection is what we're trying to get out of it. Eddie, we have a party on this midday Friday. Yeah, we do, buddy. Chat. BK says right now I have relatives at the house. The hometown name is Rush. What? Interesting. I'll have to look it up and see where you're at. Thank you, Silent. Good luck to you, buddy. See you after a bit. Literally missing your nephews. Yeah, at this point I am, man. I like gaming with them, and it's one of those things. And I know Eddie loves to give me criticism for or hard time. Let's go lighter for playing Minecraft with them. But come next week, they'll be back at school, and all the fun and games will be no longer. You know. So I try to take the opportunity when I can, and they're on to, you know, join them and get them into Minecraft and things like that. I had a really hard time getting them to play on the realm that I had originally. They kept playing on like a local server, like they'd host their own local game. No, I'm playing this, Eddie. Don't worry, you're fine. We're not going there now. But they'd just start a game locally, and they have their friend join, right? And so it's basically just 2 or 3 people playing on their box. What's going on, William? Welcome in. Thank you for the like. Appreciate it. If you haven't jumped over to YouTube, or if you have Twitch, consider following me there as well. I appreciate you giving me a like on on TikTok. All right, so we're doing a whole lot of bulldozing, by the way. So I'm going to make this highway come straight down over here, actually. So more that straight down is the point. Bam, that way. So we're doing a whole bunch of editing on some streets, which I'm just going to keep going. Probably this can stay, but I'm just going to make all of these guys go away for now. And just to be clear, this was all planned. This is not like I'm just doing it to do it. I built a whole bunch of other neighborhoods for housing to keep my taxes going and hopefully not have a problem for this. So, but I didn't know, I've never technically on CS2 done this. We didn't actually bulldoze a whole bunch like this the last map we did. So we'll see if they all get mad and decide they're going to move someplace else now. Where else? Maybe in here? I hate bulldozing houses for parks. Probably put some housing over here, actually. Let's do that while we're doing this. We want European style. Do that and that. Maybe a little bit here. So when we bulldoze these all and they start again, they've got some places to go over there now. Everyone liked, William says on TikTok. There's 1K. There's your 1K liked. I appreciate it, buddy. I got views, man, on TikTok's going crazy. I got 767 views total. 770. It's climbing. I mean, I'm hitting the right time today for this on TikTok, so it's great. I appreciate it. I don't see how I see the likes on TikTok at this point on my deal. Are you saying I have 1,000 likes on TikTok? I'd love to know that. Sarah, if you're still around, let me know. Be curious. Yeah, it's going quite well today, that's for sure. VK's asking, why don't you play Train Simulator? You know, I've seen that game. I've never played it. I need to look more into it and see what it looks like. I'll take a look and see. I was talking earlier about a game called Satisfactory. It's a PC only Steam game. Anyone played that? I'd like to know your opinion if you have. But that's the one that I kind of curious to stream too. And Eddie is not liking anything but CS2, by the way. He is just all CS2. That is his jam. For anyone that doesn't know, he does not approve on any other games. It is all CS2 all the time. All right, so let's see. We're gonna do a little bit of editing here. And I don't know, actually this main street's probably okay. But this building here, when I curve, is gonna get demolished. So let's see. We'll have to connect this back in here in a second. Let's start doing some surgery. So we're gonna go up 10, we're gonna do a parallel road, and we'll put it kind of on a curve to meet up almost here. So somewhere in this vicinity is what we're trying to aim to. So we'll go curve, and we got the parallel option here to get both roads going. So we come 180 there, and then we slight curve it. Probably not quite where I want it to be. I'm a little too far this side. So I want to kind of come maybe one more time. We'll go a little further out, click, and I still didn't do it right. More like here and then down. That's close, still not right though. Let's try it back here. That looks better. Something like there's what I'm thinking. Okay. And then now we're here. And essentially I want to build this right here. Alright, so let's do a little bit more surgery here. We're gonna bulldoze all our roads. I wonder how our floating train ended up. All of this is over on this side. So I think I'm gonna come a little further back and a little further forward. And I'm gonna make this go up. Yeah, I'm gonna make this go higher. So we'll go to 10 on this parallel. So we're gonna start at 0. And we're gonna come up to 10. What I like doing is just essentially getting it right to where it's at 10. So we're at 10 there, stop it. I'm gonna curve. That's why I didn't actually do it. Okay, so down to 0 on parallel, up to 10. As soon as I can get it to not be red, plane it down. And so now I'm already at 10, and the rest is just gravy. And then I think it should be a straight shot all the way to here. And then what I'll do, try to line it up. See the lines coming, bam, about there. And then now I'm gonna come down to 0. If I can aim, looks like these are slightly off. Yeah, this ended up being upgraded off center. Let me bulldoze a little bit here then. So all of this, I curve the upgrade. All right, and then this is already... What's going on, anime? Welcome back. Good evening, good morning. Just saying hello to you. Okay, so we might bulldoze this whole thing, but for now, I'm gonna meet that level. So we're at 0. I could probably keep it going 10 all the way to like right here and then just go down and back up. I think I might do that. So we'll go maybe here and then we'll come down to 0. And then we'll make it meet like so. Alright, so now that's decent enough. Okay, we got that. Snowing here, really? That's cool. I don't think I've seen snow this year, but this area doesn't get it, so I'm kind of glad for that, to be honest. VK still saying try different simulator games. Try Train Sim, Zoo Sim. Actually, I do have... No, I have the American Truck Simulator. And I actually have a steering wheel that's still in the box that I've taken out one time. And I was at a place in Washington. I played it for a couple weeks, loved it. Well, I just haven't brought it back out. My desk situation is kind of not easy to deal with that, unfortunately. So I need to look in more too. Okay, so we got these two highways coming in, these two highways coming in, and they're gonna clash at different heights. And I don't think I thought about that. It'd be kind of neat is if we took one of them and went underground. And the reason why I go 10 is because any of my side streets, I want the ability to go under the highway on those. Get a webcam, pointing the steering wheel and scream it. You know, actually I saw somebody the other day playing Fortnite doing that. They had basically the controller on camera. Okay, so we're here. Just want to see, and it won't let me obviously, but I could do underground or overground or over it. And I don't really want to go over because the on-ramps and off-ramps are going to be impossible. So I think what we'll do is come to 0 right here. Really right there. And then let's go down to 10. I mean, you know, these really kind of stink because the going under doesn't really go under. And I think the power is going to be in my way too. See that?
Until conditions improve. This has been a local public service announcement.
Now we're running into fun.
You're listening to Second Moon, the station for the cultural sophisticate who doesn't fear extending their ears to the more challenging sphere.
Break it here, make it come down.
Let us move now from the musical page.
Let's do it. We go here.
Here
we go
some
under. Come on now, really? Underground. We just break this section.
Dear Professor
and then a little bit further back. We'll go down.
Whereas I make
lower.
no apology for my
This guy down to 20.
Modesty demands
probably down to 30, really, truly. Let's see what we can do. Down to 30. Down to 30. And back up to 10.
Derives merely from a life devoted
Alright, there we go. And then we come back to the highway.
Though I do thank you for the honor. But I digest. To continue. Professor
Yeah, -4 Celsius.
As a traveler from
it's getting cold.
I long to hear it too.
What's going on, Joanne? Alexander?
Road-weary soul. There
hello and welcome. Thank you for saying
as it were. No
as you were.
Sediment. Leave that to those poets.
Are you a City Skylines player yourself?
Here's a tune just for you, and I do hope it provides your aching spirit some
Let's go.
modest desolation.
Down to 20. Come
Industry
on, work
in
with
the
me here.
region is on the rise, and when business is doing well,
So I
that
don't
floats
know.
our boats.
There's no sinking
Like the
this boat,
fact it
Glenda.
goes so far down so
Interesting news
quick.
from the city's export division.
I might need to go
Sources
level,
tell us that our city
create
has
my
more
on-offs,
services
and
than
then
we
come
know
back.
how
Because if
to
I go
do it.
underground, my on-off ramps are going to be
It
impossible.
means we're not cutting things close enough.
Well, no, the point
Yeah, I
is
think that's
we're
what I'm going to do.
selling
I'm going to go
it
level.
and
Because I think
bringing
trying to
money
get all
into
those
That's right.
on-off
We
ramps
could
together
almost say
is going to
it's
be
too much
impossible.
of a good thing.
Alright,
Or we could say that
we got our
we're
highway
enjoying
really
a positive trade
kind of
balance,
messed up
and
here.
the economy is booming.
So we go here.
More after this.
Did it wrong on that. Gotta turn around. Turn around. And we go up to 10. And then we'll come down right around. Forgot, we gotta go down to 0. So we're gonna go here. And then down to 0. Right around. Can't get through it, so I'll have to bulldoze that, which is fine. Bam, like that. Lynn says, hey, CoffeeMan, I uploaded the rare train to your YouTube. Cool, man. I'll take a look. Let me see. Oh, I can do that real fast. Go to channel. Ultra rare subway. It's playing. I hear it coming. Oh, it's dang old, huh? Like blue on the front, the rest are red. I love the what the hell. What the heck? That's cool, man. I shot you a subscription, by the way. Thanks for sharing that. That was cool, man. Alright, so we're gonna go straight like that underneath, and then we'll go back up to 10 here. Across. How old do you feel like that subway would be? Alright, so I got those two going. This might be backed up a little bit because I think to get on and off of this, these being higher up, yeah, actually let's do that. This is enough. I don't think this is. These need to be lower. So I'm gonna go like right here. We'll come back to maybe about there. Actually, I still gotta come down now. So about there, we'll come down to 0. It's a lot of chat today. I'm loving it. Just trying to keep up with it. So sorry that the game is kind of lagging as I try to follow the chat. That's what happens when you got a lot of talking, which is good. I like it. Keeps me company. I'm expecting this. Oh, you were expecting to see it. Interesting. Okay, I'll take a look. Sorry, I got a lot going at once. I did see the video though, it looked cool. Alright, so then now we come off here, we loop around, I think is the next one. And this is always the fun part. This might be one of those things where I do it and then we come back and do it off cam because this gets pretty gnarly pretty quick. So it's here, here. Nope, that didn't work. Already failing at life. And that really looked terrible. Let me do a 3-lane upgrade real fast. Just like there. Really? What about... I want to be on the outside. Why? Oh, my intersections are really... That right there is causing a problem and I won't be able to upgrade here. I don't like the fact that I'm having problems with my streets. Eddie, you got ideas on this, buddy? I can't upgrade my street where it's at. I could go down underground. My problem's gonna be, I still think I'd have the same problem because I don't think I can go far enough underground and come back up quick enough. Going higher doesn't help. But if I can't upgrade, here's really what I want to upgrade so that I can come off the deal. Wonder. That's bizarre. I've not seen that before where I couldn't make it move. I can move the street here over. Wonder. 2-lane. I can't move a 2-lane road. I could do a 3-lane and then I may have caused myself a problem, but let's see. Kind of, no, it's not really moving though. It's just slightly moving over on that. Let's try it and see. Yeah, it's just ever so slightly right in the way, isn't it? That might be enough though. Oh man, it was just ever so close. Let's see. Lower the terrain. Lower the terrain. Here you're saying lower the terrain on the bottom? Yeah, I'm in Tacoma, Washington. So you're saying these 2 lanes underneath lower it? The streets? Let's see. Right here, lower this down. I usually butcher all my stuff. This goes up, this goes down. I don't know how much I need to lower, I guess is my other problem. Doesn't look like that's really that great. Probably should have saved before I started jacking with this, because usually what happens when I do this is I ruin my entire area. Let me push. You back out, you back out. This is kind of a lower area. Does this look low enough, Eddie? This area here? What exactly is your vision in that area? Okay, so 2 lanes going across underneath, 2 lanes going over. The problem was that the pillars on the upper highway were not able to go, not let these 2 roads go beneath them. And it may just be that I need to separate those roads further apart, that the one spacing was too close. I could do that too. So I could do the highway, these 2 lanes here, do straight road parallel, but then change this to broader, that could solve my problem. Because see, this middle section between them, the pillars for the highway weren't able to be upgraded because they were so close. I could do that essentially. Almost feel like I gotta move this up here slightly more. Let's try it. Let's push this forward slightly and over. And we take the road here. I come off center. So let's just put like it at 2 this time and then depressed a little bit in the ground like we've got it, and then connect everything to that and maybe see what that looks like. And then we'll beautify our corners slightly here and here. Like that. Any suggestions in chat for this area? Yeah, anyone else got thoughts? Like that maybe, and let's see if I can connect it in without having issues now. Take 1 is where I'm trying to go. Actually, you know what? We don't want that. We just want it to connect in like this. To connect in like this. So the only difference here is I've got it split apart a little bit, and then I've got it a little bit lower. The area lowers down slightly. I don't know if that'll help or what that'll do, but there. So just the under area is split apart and lower now. And then now I go to 10, duplicate the 2 roads, reconnect those back up. Yeah, now I have more room between the 2. I think that was the trick, Eddie. Let's see if my upgrading to 3 works. Yeah, so now like right here I can upgrade to 3 and do my off-ramp coming around. Probably do like right there, and then the same thing on this side. Right here's technically. Or no, I did it too far. I shouldn't have done that one, but that's okay. I think that's what I want. I think we're good. Alright, we're gonna do a 1 loop here. We're gonna go down to 0. We're not doing that. So you come here, you come here. It's not at all what I was wanting to do there. One more time with more gusto. I almost want to start further away and make that thing rounder. So let's come like way up here. Oh. What's overlapping? Oh, I think I'm underneath. I didn't meant to start at 10. And they come way out here. Interesting, it doesn't. Then I come down. No, down. Down, damn it. Kind of like that. Really want it to more loop in, if you will. So if we just do a half turn, I think that was the other thing I did once, is I get the half turn where I want it, which would be kind of like in this vicinity. Not quite that far out. It's like here. I restart it. Yeah, that's more like it. Because it's on a diagonal, there's not as much room to make the full circle there, but see how it comes in, and then now I can expand this to 3, hopefully. Let's see if it'll let me.
You're listening to Second
Like
World,
that, and it doesn't let me do it all the
cultural
way.
sophisticate who doesn't fear
Gosh dang it, I ran into the same problem again in a different area. I can do
Let us move now
there.
from the musical page to the
Make that slightly different.
Here we have some perfectly anguishing
Straight.
correspondence from a listener. My
That looks better.
Professor Hornbuckle. Whereas
Yeah,
I
it
make
doesn't look
no
great, does it?
apology for my erudite, Modesty demands that I prevaricate against the title. I am but a humble devotee of the form, and all my expertise derives merely from a life devoted
Why does the
to
Minecraft stream stay
gentle
live
arts.
even after it's
Though
finished
I
on
do
YouTube? I
thank
keep
you
seeing it
for the
live.
honor.
Interesting, do you?
But I digest. To continue.
Is it live right now?
Professor Hornbuckle, as a traveler from my homeland,
Hey,
I long to
CoffeeMan,
hear
if
too
I made
what
a
speaks to
CS2
the
live stream, would you check
endlessness
it
of
out?
my road
Yeah, buddy.
weary
Just let me
soul.
know. Be happy to
There
watch.
now, my good fellow. Chin up, as it were. No need to
Be
wallow
happy to
in sediment.
watch.
Leave that to those
Okay, so we
poet
got that one
chaps.
down. We got to do
Here's a
this
tune
loop
just for
here.
you, and I do hope it provides
So let's
your
do
aching
that
spirit
side real
some
quick.
modest
We go to 10, we
consolation.
go here.
We're
We
live,
come.
and we're getting reports about a traffic
I had 2
accident.
lane? I had 3 lane, that's what I was jacking.
Somewhere in
Way
the
up
city.
here.
Road maintenance services have already been
Down
dispatched,
0.
and traffic flow should return to normal. But if you're planning a quick trip out, you might want to wait a little while until everything
This one's
clears
gonna
up.
be a
If you're
little
in
more
it, you,
funky. I don't have to do
you
the
already
upgrade
know
further
about it. No
down.
use reminding you. Meanwhile,
Because it's too
expect
close to
delays
my
and
intersection.
drive
So
safe.
upgrade. I don't really want the upgrade that far. So let's see if we can do our little trick where we stop it like right here. Come on, tool. Oh, he'll be up. That's fine. Right there. Do 3. We do an upgrade. I think I went to 0 on that. Why is it going down? That was the weirdest little road I've ever seen. Okay, highway 1. We just want a little bit like that. All right, and now we're trying to get the upgrade going. No, upgrade, sir. Thank you, appreciate it. Thank you for coming. And there we go. Okay, so now our upgrade's halfway where it was gonna be originally. We got this. Okay, let me see. I'm missing chat, I think. Coffee, would you like to do a meetup whenever I come to your country? Love it, buddy. When do you think about coming? It's a matter of where I'm at, because I literally move from state to state as months go. We have to kind of know roundabout where you're at. Sorry, I missed your chat, VK, until just now. And okay, so it's not live now. I think something happens when I end the stream. It's not ending correctly. I will take a look at that when I end them next time and see if I can find a reason for it still being set online. So thanks for mentioning that to me. Landon says, do you have a Discord server for your fans? So, kind of. I did create something. I haven't done anything with it. So I have Discord. I haven't really done anything with it enough to really link it at this point, but that's coming. Give me a couple of days to move, and then I'll work more on that, and I can link that out. That'd be a good thing for me to kind of look into. You should place the camera so you can see your home desk live. You know, it's funny, Eddie. I actually did that one time. I think it was for the racing wheel from behind me. You can see the whole thing live. It's interesting. I'm not big on like the how should I say, like where, you know, you show your face at the bottom of the screen. I don't know. I just feel like that's a little too much for me. But hey, Zenith, thanks for following, man. I appreciate that on TikTok. I really appreciate it. All right, so back to this. We're gonna do our loop-de-loop. We're gonna come up here like that. We gotta go down quickly, so we go like here. Moving too steep. I get it. Yeah, right there. Right there. And then we're gonna go back around. So like there. That doesn't look terrible. That one's kind of goof over here, but I had to separate the road, which is why it looked that way. Okay, so we got 2 more to go. We got this loop. And do we have this loop to go? I'm trying to remember, Yeah, we come on ramp here. And then we got the same thing over there. So we're getting close. So I do need to get the 3-lane upgrade still. Like here? I think we could do it from right about there. Okay, let's see what that looks like. And then we do. Here. Alright, so I was trying to make sure chat didn't get away from me again. Alright, so we're gonna do kind of a loop to here. Yeah, and then we're gonna come to 10. I want it to look more round, and I feel like we're looking more square. This probably, I wonder if I could turn that any more. Let's try that one more time. So we're gonna be on the ground. Let's start further back. How about that? Then we go to 10. And nope, we gotta stay down first. And then we go up to 10. Oh yeah, that doesn't look half bad if I do say so myself. There we go. Alright, got that going. Oh, it's funny. By the way, if you're on TikTok watching, man, smash that like. I appreciate it. And if you could follow me. If you're big on YouTube or Twitch, I really would appreciate you jumping over to either Twitch or YouTube and subscribing there. And if you're on YouTube or Twitch, do consider leaving a like and following me or subscribing. Trying to get my channel more viewers. Anything you can do for that would help me tremendously, so thank you in advance. Alright, we're gonna upgrade this road here and do a UE here. I don't think it's gonna upgrade easily. Ooh, is it? Ooh, is it? Look at that. That's actually not half bad. Go with it. We're gonna go with it, and then do this, do one. We're on level. Right there. Okay, and then this one's gonna be a massive circle. Just simply because it's on the biggest area that it has to like come around from. Wow, I don't like the way that looked. Let's try that one more time. Down on 0. And then we're on the deal up to 10. It's just a long way to come. I almost want to redo here and make it quicker. Let's redo a little bit of this. Can I redo all of you? Yeah, let's try it. Sorry, I want to see it. I'm aiming for perfection. I'll settle for just okay. Alright, so we got that, and then we want to upgrade to 3. I don't want it that far, I think we've decided. So, let's do a little trick, which would be where we want it to come from, which is right about here, I'm thinking. Now we go back in, we do our upgrade, it stops there. Perfect! And then we can come back in and delete our little thumb there that comes off. Then we come back in, single lane, round deal, like, maybe? Let's see what that looks like. And then we'll go on. We'll start at 0. Come here, we go up to 10. Yeah, I don't hate that. It's a little oval, but we got a long way to have to come, so I think making that round would be probably out of the cards. She's following, she's watching. She's not, she's probably not in chat right now. I don't hate it. I think the only one here that I don't like as much is this one, but it just doesn't have anything to, doesn't have any room to go. Like it's literally trying to get right there. Okay, so the only other ones we need is if you're coming from this direction and you want to go here, you gotta have your connection there, and the same with the other ones. So we got a couple more to do on that. So if you're coming from here, you want to go here, you gotta have a street to come that. So we do off ramp. Be like here. Now we get down to 0. Like maybe there, and then right around the corner. And sometimes the auto, like, I don't know, like where it kind of zooms in to fit, doesn't quite do what I would want. Kind of like that's what I'm thinking. And then same thing here, if you're on this one and you go up here, you gotta have a road going that way, so we'll do kind of a similar thing. We'll have to start a little further back. So it's not gonna be exactly the same symmetric. Hold on a second, I wanna make sure I have not saved today. Let's save the Coffee Town. Save. 12 on this one. Yes, yes it is, Eddie. Yes it is. I think we would just essentially go like here, up to 10. It doesn't like that second click. So if you do a second road, you've got to click out of it, unfortunately. And this now is not curving at all. Either it's me goofing it or it's just the game goofing slightly. I feel like we could do better with that, but that's what we're going with for now. Alright, so now we're at 10 here. Down to 0. Right around here. And then we'll circle back. Kind of like so. And then right back out like that. Yeah, buddy. I like it. Alright, now we got this one to go, and I think we'd be good. Let me see if I can get it closer. Kind of like that. And then we come in going up to 10. I mean, that's not terrible. Okay, so now let's figure our upgrades out. Upgrade here. Actually, it's probably here we need to upgrade. Sorry, I looked at that wrong. So they come on the road, they get to merge in, they have their own lane.
Second Moon Radio with
because
your
the
host,
Sims are
J.
kind of
Thomas
a-holes, we'll give
Hornbuckle.
them an
Tune
extra
in
long way to do
tomorrow for a
that.
second chance to hear the music of yesterday.
Yep. Okay, so now I'm here on this one, do the same thing. Nice. Nice. And this guy probably could use an upgrade too. I think that's it. We got 3 lanes here, 3 lanes here coming in. We got the entrance here. It comes off, goes back to 2. 3 lanes continue. Perfect. Let's check the other side. So we don't have 3 lanes here, so let's make that 3rd lane. This is while we do the final check. And we come this direction, off ramp, 2 lanes, on ramp, 3 lanes, off ramp, 2 lanes. Done. Cool. All right, so that intersection I think is complete. And then this curves back in. I think we can get rid of this now. So let's do so. Let's get rid of it. We're gonna kill this intersection here. And now I don't know, can I just get rid of you? Can I just... No, it's gonna fight me now. One thing I did notice is this highway, for whatever reason, ends up being 10 high and it has... I'll probably just delete all of this section here because it's not actually up above the ground. A Nightbot on stream? What does that do? What does a Nightbot do? Tell me your thoughts on that. We might have to go up to 20 on this, because I think what's happening is the ground is being raised. So let's see, we'll delete this. Like someone playing the game for myself, or just like a music or something like that, like it plays when I'm not around. Alright. We can do 2-lane. Be right that way. Oh shit, I didn't do this. I mean, it looks like it's not. No, I think it did it right back. Did it right back. I don't think we'll be going underneath this, so let's play it by ear. I might delete that again, but I don't want to delete something I just literally deleted, so I think we're gonna hit play here, guys. I think we're done. We do have a connection. Sorry, the screen just kind of like went away. There, we're gonna move this one a bit over here. For now, reconnect Rose Street. That's curious. Where's all our? Yeah, so they're all trying to like get back on the highway because I ruined it for them, and that's fine. And then we could probably still leave this, but see how we can integrate it better here. It's a bot that add a command to automatically send a message in chat. Subscribe to the channel. Interesting. On YouTube, Eddie. I'm sorry, on VK. Interesting that. I don't even know if that's possible, but that'd be kind of cool. That would be kind of cool. So here's a comparison, by the way. We have YouTube going right now, right? I got 53 views in the entire time I've been going, so 2 hours on YouTube. I've been going on TikTok now for maybe an hour, maybe a little more. I've had 1,364 total views. And I cannot thank you enough, TikTok. So if you're watching on TikTok, please love, like, follow on TikTok. I cannot thank you enough, guys, for watching. And if you have a YouTube or a Twitch account, consider switching over and give me a subscribe and a follow on those. I'm going to do a quick coffee break as we do. And I'll be back. And then I'll get to your question, Eddie. We will figure it out. Give me just a minute or two and I'll be back, guys.
that was truly superfluous. Masterful counterpart. You're listening to Second Moon Radio, the station of levitated tastes. Don't touch that dial.
Been talking on mute that whole time, guys. I apologize. Alright. We put in a couple of new things. Put in some business there, and I put in some... What is this? Mixed housing. So we got a couple of those built into this area down here. Our demand was high enough that I could actually sustain it, so we added that back down. Wait to see if I can get it to come back. Alright, we did have a little traffic right here. Let me see what this street looks like. Why? Oh, we have the two walkways there. I think that's why. So I'm gonna bulldoze that walkway. Can I bulldoze? Look at talking on mute that whole time, guys. This one, yeah, there goes the audio on the lot. Cool. That fixes at least one of the two walkways. Alright, and then what if we try a couple of those walkways down here and see what we see? We haven't done anything with these in quite a while, but they start to look quite gnarly. I don't even think we have room for it, to be honest. Maybe that's something I change, is that my downtown section in the middle ends up being where the walkways are. Definitely still seeing a lot of traffic right here at this light. Because I could put... Why delete you? Interesting. Alright, so if we come in here, we do you. I want to make sure I can come down to like 7 1/4. Let's see what that looks like. So I'll do like 7 1/4 right here. I don't think I can do that without bulldozing that building, but it's already gone anyway, so... Interesting. Alright, and then obviously this would just connect across. And I'm just going to bring it all the way down. Because at this point, I know I'm going to need it, and I'll make sure these buildings see that. I don't think I can bring... Yeah, I can. Look at that. Nice. Okay, so there we go on that. And now I can connect over here, maybe. So let's start one, maybe 2 back here. Going all the way down as well. Like that. And then we can go across. Do a couple of crosses like that. No. Let's try to use these. Tower over. Oh, went too far. What happens when I zoom in? It's like goes gnarly on me there. And then got a crosswalk here we're gonna get rid of. Another crosswalk here we'll try and get rid of. And then same here, these two here. Get that one. And this is going to be harder to solve, but we'll see what we can do. Okay, so then we now want to try our curve if we can. So let's come down to 0. I think what I could do, I could bring one this way, right? Let's go back up to these 7.5. I could come over here, or I could even come to here, and then come over here. We did that. I guess what I do is make sure I have enough room to get the loop to come around back over here. Alright, and then... Sorry, I could put that one. Now we're at 0. Beyond that one. Really? What if we did this one? That's interesting. Not working that to go flat. I think I went flat. I just couldn't see it. Okay, it went okay. Yeah, we're good. So now I should be able to come up. And then if they wanted to come over, now I gotta solve for that. There. And then this side. I wish I could bring it straight down like this. Unfortunately, this is where it gets really gnarly. Didn't work. I don't think that one connected, or if it did, it didn't connect right. Yeah, it didn't connect right. And that's okay, we'll fix it if we can. There. Alright. I don't want them crossing on the crosswalks now, so let's take those out. We come to here, here, no, and no. And hopefully they'll see that and not use those anymore. Same with this one. We need to make it down over here. And then we can, it'll be fixed. So we would do like, not quite. Might have to go this way. You come back. Wow, it's gonna be really not fun. It'll be an interesting way to get up there. Directly to it. That might work. Let's see if that works. DK says, you know what you just did? Cigarette was the burnt cotton filter. Oh no, man. You burnt it, huh? A little bit too long? I hope they use this thing the way I got it now. It's not really on an intersection, so I don't know if they'll see this on-ramp here. Might have a problem with that. I don't smoke, Eddie, so I can't relate too much. Oh, it's not 10 point, it's 7.5. Planin says you should make a BG, a background. What are you talking about, BG? Alright, and then we're gonna come down to 0. And not believe that curve right there doesn't connect. Skylines, y'all are terrible at times, man. Like, just let me do a pedestrian connection, please. I would really appreciate it. Like, that worked. Oh, no, it didn't, because it didn't work at all. It's right there on that. This is why I hate messing with these. I figured I'd give it a shot, but... Alright, 7.5. And now we come down 0. That kind of worked. Oh, yeah, there it goes. Kind of worked. Beginner's guide. Yeah. I will tell you this, Silent over on, I think it's on, he's on Twitch, had an issue with his world where he sent me his game save, and we went through it yesterday, and Eddie actually was on the stream, where I went back through like what I would do differently so that he had profit. And he's trying it again today. But yeah, beginner's guide, that's interesting. It's like a video showing what you should do to start the city. And that is literally the hardest part of the city, is the very beginning. I'm not seeing anybody take my road. I wonder if that's the reason. Let's see if that solves it. The other area would be, I'm noticing I don't have a connection here.
You're listening to Second Moon, the epitome of classical.
I hate the fact you have to go way over here to come across. I wouldn't want to use that either. I'd want to walk straight across the street. Oh, they're going up. They're going up.
That's
Cool.
right, Linda. But
And then we don't
that's
want
not
this
all good
crosswalk.
news. We're joined today by an expert guest,
But we don't have a way to get down
Welcome,
here.
Professor. So a housing shortage is bad for the people
hold on
trying
a
to move
second.
here, right?
Humans are programmed to desire certain representations within ideological reward structures, which are entirely
Wife.
apart from the actual rewards enjoyed. For example, consider capital.
One final question, Professor. Is the housing shortage going to make me richer?
By certain metrics, perhaps yes, in the short term.
I like the sound of that.
But what we are discussing is the study of a statistical abstraction.
If I go here,
and
we're gonna
its
kill the
effect
building.
on the human
Thank
psyche.
you.
And I won't be able to go
Professor.
straight down. I don't think I'll be able to come down at all here without ruining what I
This
have.
just in from traffic. If
This
you're
section is
thinking
going to
about
be...
hitting the
I can
streets, you
actually just
expect
bulldoze that
delays
building,
on
though.
the major roads, especially
Right
during rush
there.
hour.
Good to know, Jim. Seems like everyone is in a hurry to get somewhere
Uh-huh.
fast. It's worth slowing down. And if you can, plan your
Interesting.
trip outside the rush.
Oh, I don't know. I'd rather wait an hour in traffic than have to start thinking about everything all the
I
time.
wonder...
Besides, if I did that,
I
I'd
mean,
never get anywhere.
I don't like the idea. Oh, see, you know what? He's facing the major street, so already I'm like, yeah, he shouldn't be there to begin with. So let me pause. We'll delete him. So here's part of a beginner's guide. Never have your businesses on the major street. Have them come on and off the smaller ones, simply because of your a-hole turns that they do. They'll go to the middle lane and decide to get in there and then cause a traffic jam in your major thoroughfare. That is a big issue that I see a lot. So we'll bring this down to here. My only worry is that it's not gonna let it build here unless I have a straight like this here, and then it moves it. I hate that that's a thing, because I know there was one back here that did the same thing. Like right here is wants to build here. The only way it will build the other way is if I put this here. wonder if I did that. See, it moves it. But that doesn't go anywhere. It's just literally a straight deal. I don't know. Some of these things are a little wonky. We don't want the crosswalks, literally. That's what we're doing this for. So I'm going to take all of those out. We don't want that one there either. Okay, we got that. Oh, we have one here too. Getting down to this was my problem. Alright, we're going to mess with this just a little bit longer, and then we'll go on to something else. I think what we could do... how could we do this? We could do... this... to here. Didn't really go very round, did it? Let me redo that. This is a struggle bus. I'm just gonna say that out loud. It is really a struggle here. Okay, there we go. That's perfect. That's what I was looking for. Okay, so now we're directly onto that. And now I was wondering, okay, so we got this guy doing the thing right there, right? If we go straight into the curve, can you just do what I say and not what I do? Do what I want. It's the roundabout is causing my problem. It's gonna cause a havoc there. So there. Maybe they'll see this path and go up here and come across. God, I hope. And I gotta get rid of this underneath here. I cannot tell you how long we spent on these walkways on that last city, and it was never perfect. If anybody's got somebody else that does this, that has it well, please link it to me. I've not seen it handled properly. We can come here. So that would be perfect right there, but I can't get it to come back around. Then we're gonna go up to 7. Oh, actually, I think that's not 7. I don't know what that is, but we'll go to there. There's our on-ramp. And then obviously we would stop it from there at that point. So they can get on here, go across, get back off, connect here. And then we definitely want to kill the pieces here. We don't want them going there. Alright, I think we're good there. Do you know what a bullfrog is? Like, literally a bullfrog? Or you're talking about like a design of something? I don't, I guess, is the answer, other than the actual bullfrog. Alright, we got that. We hit play. Ooh, hit play, not escape. Alright, so we got that kind of going. This is the thing, like, this is not aesthetically pleasing. Like, I don't enjoy looking at this, to be honest. Really don't want that in my city, I'm not gonna lie. Now, I know you can make them underground. Maybe that's something else I start looking at too, is trying to put them underground. Yeah, I know what a bullfrog is. You keep frogs? Landon? Is that something that you do? They're very cute. I had turtles growing up. That's probably the closest thing. I had a friend of mine that had newts. I think it was a newt. I don't know, it was an amphibious little lizard, but he could take it out, it would survive, that sort of thing. But that's as close to that as I've gotten. We got traffic over here. Oh, this is our off-ramp. Oh wow, look at all that traffic. That is an absolute nightmare. It's starting to go now that I'm looking at it. What's the deal there. Why is it now starting to go? Let's upgrade that to a 2-lane. Kind of cool having like a aquarium and whatnot and do frogs. I could see that. I tried fish at one point. I was terrible at it, I'm not gonna lie. Absolutely terrible at it. Cleaning and all of that, it kind of got out of hand for me. But you've caught them? Okay, that's cool. Did you bring them inside, show them to your family, and then freak out? Because I think that's what most families would do. Look at this. This is a bottleneck. 2-lane road. I wonder if we can upgrade these guys to 4-lane. Nope. Nope. Do that one. Wonder if this would upgrade. Nope. Oh, that would. There we go. There we go. We get a little bit of upgrades here and there. That's not gonna upgrade. Not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. Alright. So this one section we'll probably have to redo, and actually looks like this whole section we'll have to redo from here down because it's not a key anymore. I can't upgrade that. I don't want to do that on camera because it really gets gnarly. This is our downtown though, y'all. If you haven't seen it yet, we got our high society, high pinky over here with our tennis courts with a basketball icon. What? That's not right. That's not right. I think it's the tennis ball here. It's a sports park. So it shows the tennis, the basketball, because it's a sports park. I get it now. It's technically wrong, but as designed, I think is the way to put that. But yeah, we got those, and we got our really nice looking tall skyscrapers all across the front here. And we got this little plaza area. If you come over here, where's that at? I'm missing it now. Plaza, where are you? Oh yeah, over here. We got more tennis courts. We got basketball court. So this is a little bit of an eddy design too. So we have this pedestrian walkway here that goes through. We got tennis courts and basketball, and we got a couple of shops along it right here. So it's kind of neat, an idea there. And then we have the City Hall building just across from it right here. Well, kind of can't get close to it because I got our buildings all right there, literally, and they're all skyscrapers. So it's kind of, you got to get like really zoomed in. But yeah, kind of neat. We look at it from the top view, you can kind of see that you got all your big tall buildings right across from City Hall, which is what typically you have. So, and then we have our highway coming in, going underneath right here. And if you look, you see it go underneath all of this, and it comes out right there. And we've got our other intersection right here for that. So that is kind of our downtown section, and we got the kind of hexagon look is what we did with it. And we're continuing that as we go out. And right now we're making about 117 a month, which we're doing quite nicely. If I do say so myself on that. Let's check into here. We got a traffic jam here, which should be relatively simple to solve. Upgrading you to where you get your own lane. Perfect. And then we'll upgrade. Maybe get this a 2-lane exit. That might cause more problems down the road, but we'll let it go for now. And then we got a little bit of a traffic jam here. This farm essentially has a ramp going over here. You know what we could do? We could do an under connection here maybe. Let me pause. I did put all my trees down. I mean, it's decorated to the nines. The other thing I could do is connect him over here to It's a long way for a dirt road to go. Because this intersection here is killing my highway traffic. It's not as, you know, it's not meant to be like that. It's, at least not for very long. What if we do another road? We'll do maybe, I guess we'll continue the 4-lane that's there. So we'll do a curve. And then we'll bring it to like down underneath. Well, let me go. It's got to go to 20. Don't have enough. We do, right there. And then we come back up to 0. Maybe too quickly. Not going straight. It went crooked. Let me redo that. I think that's okay.
A driving advisory has been issued for the immediate area due to poor road conditions. Please exercise caution if you must drive, and try to stay off the streets until conditions improve. This has been a local public service announcement.
This is Second Moon Radio, classical for the modern age. Unlike most modern music, classical has always been penned by someone sitting in front of a sheet of blank paper, using only their imagination.
That for now.
Through a silent, audible masterpiece. Now, here we sit, listening at full volume, and our souls are transported. But let us
not underground. We'll pull this overground.
Episode.
Yeah, we can actually disconnect these
Industry
two there.
The region is on the rise, and when business is doing
that
well,
there.
that floats
Fortunately,
our boats.
There's no sinking this
we'll
boat,
get rid of these
Glenda.
trees. I think.
Interesting news from the city's export division.
Oh, hold on.
Sources tell us that our city has more services than we know what to do with.
I
And
guess
you know
we'll
what
get
that
rid of
means,
these
folks.
decorative
It means
trees.
we're not cutting things close
If
enough.
it'll let me.
Well, no, the point is
Oh,
we're selling it
no,
and
it will
bringing
not.
money into local
That's right.
economy.
I'll come back and fix
Almost
that.
say it's too much
And
of a
then
good thing.
Or we
got
could
power.
say that
I want to
we're
make sure we've got
enjoying a
that. So
positive
power does come
trade
through this
balance,
road,
and
which
the
is perfect.
economy
So we
is
connected that.
booming. More after this.
All right. I think we're okay, even on water. Yeah, because it's all connected. So I disconnected here, and I just wanted to verify that I didn't not give them a connection as an alternative. I don't like the fact. There we go. You just gotta leave it, come back, apparently. I really hate deleting trees, but this doesn't really make a whole lot of sense now to have here. Well, come on now. It was working, and now it doesn't want to work. I'll come back to it again. So now we got that connection there, and really that does kind of open up this whole top section to more things too, because we got a connection here that can get out if they want to versus get on the highway, so it's kind of nice. And then we've got our sewer plants. Not sure we move those over. What do y'all think? Back, you're having some lunch. Eddie, do we move the wastewater treatment plants away from the water? I'm hungry. You're saying words that are near and dear to my heart. Do we move the wastewater treatment away from the shore? Like move them out of the way over here? Do we keep them on the shore? What's your take? Do they belong with Eddie Harbor? Actually, now that I'm looking at Eddie Harbor, I think I'm gonna go ahead and buy these two tiles because I'm tired of dealing with those not having the ability to manipulate stuff. So we got that. We got a lot of traffic right here. Let me know on the sewer, Eddie. This whole thing is terrible. didn't really have a better way to do it at the time. Really and truly, we don't even need that, so it's just literally a turn. So you don't have to have a light there, and there shouldn't really be, the way I view it, a light here either. So let's get rid of that, or get rid of that. And then I'm gonna make this a one-way that way. So we're gonna upgrade this street to a one-way, because traffic should not be coming back that way. Oh, well, that's junk. Might have to bulldoze this street now. Just because it didn't want to upgrade the right way. They belong to the coast. I kind of thought the same. Alright, now I'm going to play. Alright, so we got one way now, so now they won't be coming here, which is the point. So traffic in this intersection won't really be a thing. Two-way here, which is fine. I like it. And then this bend, we're gonna have a little bit of an issue. We might delete a lot of that anyway. I just wanted to try to solve as much as I could for now. Seeing an intersection here having a problem. Alright, I think we're gonna have to do no light here. And then I think we'll do a roundabout here, unfortunately. So we'll do, y'all shouldn't be there anyway. I think there's a park here. Let's move the park. Fortunately, we're gonna kill a house, and then we'll put another roundabout here. Because this street's starting to have traffic come through. And we can do one-ways on these eventually too, if we see that being a big deal. But the roundabouts might solve the problem first. Thank you, Dre. Appreciate you following. If you haven't already, maybe jump over to YouTube or Twitch and give me a follow there if you'd like watching your videos on another platform. But thank you so much for following me. And if you are following YouTube or Twitch or even on TikTok at this stage, can you please smash that like and do consider subscribing or following me as well? It'd help the channel out immensely. I would not be able to thank you enough for that. I'm going to undo these guys. They should not be here. And that should be here, one, because I didn't want them there. Two, they're on the main drag. You want your housing and whatnot going the other directions. This is our firehouse, so that's why he's here. And technically I want him on this street, not on the main one, but we'll leave it for now. So there's that. This street is a big issue for me right now. So I've got an upgrade that I did over here by mistake to the upper side of it, and over here I did it on the down. So they're never going to merge into this intersection correct. So we'll have to fix that eventually when we move some things out of the way. We got that to look forward to eventually. All right, let's go back to what Eddie and I were talking about, the water here. I want to make sure, I almost want to just bring all of this out further, to be honest. Like more room in the ocean, if you will. What is the traffic on that? So it's just here. Oh, you know what I didn't fix? We did all that work on our rail. Did it get fixed? Yeah, it looks like it's okay. I'm seeing on my track now. Question, Eddie. Do we just add land in here? I mean, we add it like out into here into the ocean, giving us more room to play with? Do you feel like that's a thing? And then we can move these guys closer in, but giving us more room for the industry. Kind of make it more like right out where this street is here. Kind of make it come all the way down where I can bring that street out, and that street would probably be right on the edge of the land that we've got. What do you think? Thinking like this street here, you'd bring it straight down. Yeah, a little. Let me see what I can do with it. Once. So if I bring it, I'm thinking like this. Nope, nope. Oh, come on. The last thing I want to do is flood this area. If you get it lower than that sea level, the entire thing goes under. Push this over here, get this level in here. This is what I was trying to do. Let's get all of this built in here. If y'all haven't noticed, I'm in between two oil fields. Like I got one here and I got one here, so I don't have a lot of room for my industry in this area. So by pushing this out was kind of the other hope, is that I would get more ability to have some places for industry. And I used to think of like doing this was cheating. But if you think about like when you build something, right? What's the first thing they do when they do construction? Flatten the land, add more land. So I don't know, I'm starting to see it more of like, yeah, make it fit what you want. You don't have to go with the map the way it is exactly. Now I'm sure they're not going to be building the ocean front like this. But we are, I guess, is the alternative to that. Alright, so here's my thoughts. We got this one-way street. It can come down. And then maybe we do, it's about here maybe, I don't know. Let's see what it looks like. I bring this up slightly more. Now, I think I'm going to this street actually. What it looks like now. Like that. Alright, and then let's see what the street looks like. Brought down, we did I think it's a highway actually. Yeah, it's a highway because I was trying to get traffic to go without having pedestrians on it. I don't want any pedestrians in this area. Straight. Yeah. Not parallel. Not really. It's 4-lane. Perfect. So we can get to about there before we run out of room. So let's go a little bit further. I know Eddie said a little, and then I went a lot. What is that craziness? Why did it do that? Was that a sandwich that you had for lunch, Eddie, or was that a pita? Looks like a pita emoji. Can't tell you the last time I've had a pita. Alright, there we go. I'm gonna delete this. It looks weird for whatever reason. Let's make sure that's flat. And then we'll put the road in, and then we can clean it up. No, I don't. Why are you going up? I think I have to hit play. It feels like it's in the water, I think is what's happening when I hit play. Let this all kind of connect back in. And then now I feel like maybe it'll work. Flat, there we go. Up to, I guess we'll do it to even with that street first. Probably need a little bit more road to get here. Maybe not. It just barely works. Alright, to connect all our roads in. I really want to get that flattered, to be honest, so we'll figure that out here in a second. This guy, connect you in. And this guy, connect you in.
You're listening to Second Moon Radio with J. Thomas Hornbuckle, and we're pervading some of the finest classical music on the air. Keep that dial right here.
And we'll make this a little more round.
And on to
This
our
is kind of
main
where the
feature
peninsula will
story.
be. So I kind of
The
want to
commercial
move
district
these
is booming,
guys.
as the area is attracting more
Let's see if we
high-end stores, bringing the latest in
it
luxury to our
here.
neighborhood. You can now shop for designer shoes
Oh, you know, it'd be
while
cool.
sipping a fancy local Jarva mate, or so my wife tells me.
I'm going to move
That's
it
good
for
Christmas
now. I know it's
and
going to
good
cost
for
me
the
a
community.
ton. 162K.
We'll be back after this.
I might end up moving these again
We're live
and making kind of an
and we're
area
getting
just for
reports about a
those to make it
traffic
kind of look
accident,
nice.
somewhere
What I'm trying to do is
in
get
the
this
city.
Road
difference
maintenance
in
services have already
the
been
levels
dispatched, and traffic
fixed. It's
flow
kind of
should
where I was
return
really
to
trying to
normal.
go.
But if you're planning
And
a
that's
quick trip
okay where
out,
it's
you
at. I
might
just want to
want
make sure
wait a
this
little
is
while until
flatter.
everything clears up.
If you're in it, you already know about it. No
In
use
fact, we
reminding
can
you.
just
Meanwhile,
do
expect
a little bit of
delays and
that.
drive safe.
Make that flatter so it doesn't look so obvious. And then I'm going to bring this coast out slightly, and then we'll flatten that too. And I'll probably have to do it all over again because I'm really making a mess of things. Really making a mess of things. Let's do kind of like that's what I was thinking, and then we'll flatten it more because I don't really want that elevation in here. Probably have to move that to get the elevation down over there too, though. And I think that's it. I can push this back where it was. I'll delete that road. Not really sure how to maybe move that one over here just for now. All right, let's flatten it back off like that. I think that's good enough for now. And then I gotta see, like, yeah, push this back that way. I got a cable going out right there, I think, is why you're seeing that little spot. Yeah, there's a power cable there, I think, going out. All right, and that will flatten this whole area. I mean, I don't mind that there's a hill there. I'm just trying to make it aesthetically pleasing. Yeah, smooth it out. This piece here, I really can't do a whole lot with. I think I can push this. And that's smooth. All right, looks like it's on purpose. Yeah, it looks much better now. Let me know what you think, Eddie. What do you mean seawall? Where are you seeing seawall? I'm merged it back over here a little bit. I don't like the fact that it says dead in there. I think I got to bring this in eventually. And obviously it's in the way. Let me see. Does it actually line up? Can't remember. No, it does. It lines up perfectly. Alright, so that's dead. Keys of view. Yeah, see, that's what I'm thinking. I will work on that. I have not gotten a key. So I'm almost thinking if I can get this 4-lane road to be right on the key, that'd be great. So that's to be continued. Having it straight really would help me. So I think we kind of helped ourselves here. And then if I can get these guys to be on the key, that'd be great too. So I'll work on that offline. All right, so now we got those. And then now we do have a little bit of demand. We hit play for industry. So let's go ahead and throw in a little more. Or here, here, here. I don't know about the rest. I want to kind of plan some more of this out. Thinking what we'll do, I'd like to start like that, maybe. Like that. I want a couple of spaces in between these guys. And I want to try and do this. I want to see how this ends up looking after these trees come in. I'll probably have like 2 areas here. They don't have to be exact. And then we can do birch, oak, maybe a little bit. Can't put one in there, can't put one in there. The oak doesn't, apparently needs a lot of room. Alright, let's see what that looks like when it builds in. You know, a lot of room for the oak. Maybe they're the big trees in this. The road near the coast with the office near the harbor. So like here's the road, we put the office building behind it. Is that what you're thinking? Because I'm down with that. We can certainly do that. And I can actually make this a little more square now that it's here. The coast isn't there anymore. Let me bring this back out. I really just do this. Perfect. And then flatten you out to there. And there. I really don't need this speaker going way out there either, though. Let's just get you within your little spot. Just trying to maximize how much area he had before. So then we'll do a road here and then put office buildings in. Get the key going. Yeah, I think we're on the same page, Eddie. I'll work on that offline. I think you saw how hard that was to do. So I can push the coast out a little more, and then maybe that will be flatter where I can get it to where it fits, because before I had nothing but issues with that. But then office buildings, like you're saying there. Let me look at my education. This has been going for a while, and I still have a lack of educated people. Let's take a look at that. University's almost full. It's not really, though. I have 500 plus more I could do. I don't know. I think the only other question would be is getting bus stops. Getting people to get in here with a bus. The other thing would be maybe doing a parking garage. Or a garage. Let's try that. Let's do... see if that actually helps. I'm gonna put that up to like 25. Play. This guy needs workers. I could do the same thing over here. Add another one. Let's see. We could just do it. We weren't on the coast. I feel like that's killing. Do it here. They're gonna walk all the way around the corner though. Could do maybe a small one here. And maybe another small one here. What is there? Oh, that's the gravel. I can't do one there. I have to do it here, maybe. It's kind of out of the way over here. You know, I could do those. I could move you towards the coast. Let's go like there. And I'll put another parking lot on the other side of the road. Do large. Right there. So we got 2 parking lots to see what they do. That one might end up being deleted or moved. What else? Are you building in? What are you doing? Or are you just a open spot? It's certainly not taken off. 135 spots. I was hoping by putting a parking garage. And see, maybe I should have used that as my key. There's only one parked vehicle there. I think we'll have to move these. I don't think they're going to be used. Yeah, I got 2 on the other side over there too. Let's see. Where else might I need them? Maybe back here. Behind our industry there. Our business there. And I want to upgrade this road to a real road. Oh, that stinks. We can't do it. Alright, so let's do this. We take a road right behind these buildings here. Now we'll take you to right there. Let's see if that helps that area for business. Welcome back, Silent. Okay, so we got that done. We got traffic right here. What's going on? Somebody being a numbskull trying to get off. Because now that I look at it, it's fine. And I think... Oh, road maintenance. Curious what road maintenance looks like. So this is one, Silent, that you'll find later on that will happen is you'll need a road maintenance building. In your tooltip here, you'll have these guys, road maintenance. And I think I've got 2 at this point. So you plant those down, you get so many trucks for it. And you go to this road maintenance area here, and you'll see the sign. Essentially, the roads will be like this area here is probably not up to snuff, so he might be coming out to repave that road. You can see they're all over the place working on the roads. They're all over here working on it. You just want to make sure that those guys, when they come, you don't have a whole bunch of red area that you need to get another one. I think I've got 1 here, and I got 1 here. And they got upgrades to them, so you can upgrade the building. So I think you've got, yeah, you get 15 trucks. I think you can upgrade. You get 10 by default. You upgrade 5 more. And I prefer to upgrade before I build another one. So I've got 2 in my city. Looks like they're doing all right though. All right. Got these guys building in nicely. That's there. I'd rather see these guys fill in. Maybe the next time we work on bus. So my intent for public transportation here was tram, and I was gonna skip bus, but I think I have to have bus. My question would be, and I have never seen any tram work, is can I do tram from like downtown over to industry? And I don't think I can.
With your host,
so I still think we need the bus.
Tune in tomorrow for a second chance to hear the music of yesteryear.
A housing shortage is driving up prices in the area.
We're gonna end there. Looks like I did hit my next city. Oh no, I'm almost about to hit my next progression point. Milestone.
Welcome, Professor. So a housing
pretty
shortage
close.
is bad for the people trying to move here, right?
Humans
To 14.
to desire certain
And then I'll get some more tiles I can unlock. And then we do need to figure out this down here. Getting all of our downtown on our second city area going and get that progressing. I was kind of waiting to get high density demand before I started it, because that really makes the area boom when you have those big residents move into that downtown area.
And its effect on the human.
Thank you, Professor.
But yeah, I think, Silent, I'm sorry, buddy, but I think I'm going to go get lunch. I am gonna
This
end
just in
my
from traffic.
stream
If
right
you're
about now.
thinking
We're right
about
at
hitting the
3
streets, you
hours
can
and it's
expect
noon my
delays on the
time.
major roads, especially during rush hour.
Eddie got
Good
to
to
eat
know,
and I did
Jim.
not.
Seems like everyone is in a hurry to get somewhere fast.
This all looks
It's
okay.
worth slowing down.
I was trying to see if
And if you
these
can, plan your trip
crosswalks are causing
outside
problems,
the
but
rush.
Oh, I
let's
don't
kill
know. I'd
those real
rather wait
quickly.
an
I don't
hour in
need 2
traffic than I have to
crosswalks
start
on
thinking
each
about
of
everything all
these.
the time. Besides, if I did that, I'd never get anywhere.
Okay. Tomorrow I am traveling, so most likely I won't be streaming until the earliest Sunday. Sunday or Monday, or Monday. But I will try to put a schedule out as soon as I have one. I hope you have enjoyed 3 hours of my stream today. We went for quite a long time for the City Skylines here as of late. We haven't really been doing a dedicated longer time to these. If you play the game and you're having problems, we've had others that, you know, had a goof or whatever. They like didn't understand how they were losing money. Maybe hit me up via email or DM me and we can work out trying to get your map looked at. So I'll put a post out for that too. But thank you guys for watching for now. Why what, Eddie? Why what? Why do you ask you why? But I'm gonna end the stream and go get some lunch because I'm hungry. If you're asking why on that, that's why. But we will probably be back live later on this afternoon, either Minecraft or maybe I might get back to this or a different game, but I definitely would like to get back on a stream later on today. So I don't talk with you. Have a great weekend. Happy 1st. Happy New Year's. And we'll see you guys next time. Thank you very much. Take care for now.